so you can play.
Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep. Dance, revolution, dance, dance.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
I have Robert here, all the way from America.
America.
Because you're moving right now, right? So
yeah, down to Texas.
You're kind of like a traveling gypsy kind of thing.
Sure, we'll go.
Okay, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. In case there's anybody watching who would be offended by that.
Don't want to get cursed.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, okay. Anyways, and we're going to be playing a game of Warhammer 40k. Robert has brought his Tyranids to face off against me, and I'm going to be playing my Space Marines. It's going to be a very infantry-heavy game, 2,000 points. So let's take a look at the armies as well as the mission. And don't forget, if you want to challenge us to a battle report, we're always looking for more volunteers. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. And here are our two armies. We're going to start looking at Robert's Tyranids. We got some conversions here from Alien. Because, hey, let's just face it, that's where the Tyranids got their inspiration from. Not from StarCraft, right?
No.
Right?
Yeah, no Zerglings.
No Zerglings, not at all.
I would like to sacrifice you, but no.
Yeah. So here we have leading the charge will be the Swarm Lord, Mr. Swarm Lord, and he's already rolled for the psychic powers. You got Psychic Scream, Onslaught, and the Horror, as well as his Primaris Dominion. And he's bringing along 3 Tyrant Guard to make him actually survivable, because... Quiet down over there! It's a family affair today. Anyways, back to the army. We got 3 Venom Tropes, of course, who's going to be providing some shrouded cover for everybody so they don't just instantly die to the bolters and sniper rifles and assault cannons and other stuff that the army will be bringing. We've got 3 groups of Gaunts. I'm guessing these are Hormagaunts, alien styles. And Termagaunts, alien style, and Hormagaunts. Any upgrades in these guys?
Nope.
So just plain old naked ones. And then 3 large groups of Gene Stealers. Any upgrades?
Scything Talons.
So extra attacks then. And they each have a Broodlord attached. And of course the Broodlords automatically know the Horror, which is forcing a pinning check at -2 leadership. And we've got a group of, are these warriors?
Warriors, stock.
So just Venom Throat, or it looks like we have Devourers and then Rending Claws? Or is it not WYSIWYG?
It'd have Rending Claws.
You do? Yeah. Okay. And we got 2 Hive Guard.
Yep.
And that is 2,000 points. Lots of Griblies. And on this side, we got my Space Marines. Lots and lots of infantry, because I know that the last thing a Gene Stealer army wants to see is a lot of armor. So I did not bring them. Not that this army will be a pushover. It'll just actually provide an interesting game, hopefully. Leading the charge, we got 2 HQ choices. We got a captain with a Power Fist and a Plasma Pistol. And he's got Artificer armor, so he's 2+ armor. We've got a Librarian in Terminator armor. This is not Chief Librarian Tigurius. He's just a regular Librarian. And he's level 2 Psyker, though. We got a group of Stern Guard, half of them with Combi Meltas, half with Combi Flamers. I made sure not to bring too many Flamers. I know that's 5 Flamers right there, but they're only 1 use. The rest of the army only has a couple more. And trust me, that is not a lot of Flamers for what I could have brought. We got 2 tactical squads, 1 10-man, 1 5-man. The only reason it's a 5-man is because I thought I made it a 10-man, but I didn't. And that was just how the 2,000 points worked out. They each have a missile launcher. Other than that, no upgrades. We've got a 10-man Terminator squad with a Cyclone missile launcher and an assault cannon. Other than that, just what you see is what you get. A 7-man assault squad. No, sorry, 8-man. 8-man because it's 7 plus the sergeant. There's 2 flamers in there, so they'll provide a bit of a problem. And we got 2 5-man squads of Terminators, 5 with Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and 5 just with their Lightning Claws. And it's pretty straightforward, that's what it is. We plan on this table, we're going to be doing Dawn of War, the Maelstrom mission, where you just get 3 objectives per turn. We've already placed everything. I will be deploying on that side, and I'll be deploying first. So we've got our objectives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No mysterious objectives because there are no flyers, and that's just the way we do it, or at least the way I do it. And so we'll just go straight into it. I'm going to deploy now. We're all deployed and ready to go. I got to deploy first, although I infiltrated my scouts. Got a 10-man tactical squad over here. Stern Guards, I combat squatted, so this is the all Meltas and all Flamers. All the combi, not full. Got our 10-man Terminators. Basically all my Terminators in the middle. I know I could deep strike them, but I'm just afraid to. Scaredy cat. Captain joined the assault ones with the Lightning Claws and the Terminator. Sorry, the Librarian and Terminator armor. Rolled on Biomancy, got Endurance and Hemorrhage. Boring. And joined the Thunderhammer squad. We got a 5-man tactical squad here and our 8-man assault squad over here to try to take this flank. And then he, of course, went in the reverse hordes of guys with the guns out front, the Genestealers behind, and the Venomthropes in the middle with the Swarm Lord. Just what you would expect from a Swarm army, so they can get lots of cover. There is night fighting turn 1, so between the Venomthropes and the night fighting, I don't think much of his is going to die in the first turn. But once we get closer, hopefully that'll change. I will choose to go first. You want to try to steal?
And nope.
Nope. So Space Marines. Turn 1. So my tactics are pretty straightforward. Meet him head on. Oh, I guess I need to draw my objectives. And remember my chapter doctrines, which I am going to choose not to use this turn because I'm not going to be charging, and I don't think it really matters how much I hit you because you're going to have 3-up and 2-up covers everywhere. So I just don't think extra effective shooting is going to matter. So I get to draw 3, no prisoners, kill anything. Demolitions we throw away because we don't have any buildings or emplacements. Behind enemy lines, great. I know the first one I'm throwing away. And secure objective 5. And of course, objective 5 is right there. So unless I kill an entire unit, which is not likely when you have night fighting and Venomthropes, probably not going to get any points this turn. Thunderhammers will advance. This tactical squad will advance as well. I'm not going to worry about keeping the missile launcher still for this turn. With all the cover, it's not going to matter too much what he does. And then difficult terrain for the Stern Guard, 6 inches. And difficult terrain for the Terminators. Oh!
Moving.
Guess we're keeping them back as a reserve. Assault Squad is going to hang back a little bit. Doesn't want to get close quite yet. Still going to use their packs. This squad, the missile launcher will stay still. They're just going to stay back and hold this objective. The Psychic Phase, I get 2, and you get 6. Plus 5. So you've got 11 and I got 7. So I don't really have many things I can do, so I'm just going to try to manifest Endurance on the Stern Guard. Really the only threat first turn is like a few flesh bore shots, but I'll throw 5 dice at it. I got it with all 5. Might as well throw all the dice because I'm not going to do anything else.
Super lucky.
And that's not just a bluff to make you waste your dice. 2 6s, so not enough. So they have Feel No Pain. So Sheen Phase, I'm just going to fire a crack missile, snap firing it at the Venomthropes. I know it's a long shot, and miss. Stern Guard are just going to use their Dragon Fire bolts, which just are regular bolters with ignore cover against these Termagants out front. Hitting on 3s, so 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, you won't get any saves. So 2 die. Watch out! And 2 of these guys will do the same thing because they're the only ones in range of those same Termagants. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, nothing. These Terminators will just run a little bit, 5 inches. I'm not actually going to move their full 5. I just want them to kind of be more out front. And these Terminators will run as well, 4 inches. Once again, I'm not trying to get too close. I'm not looking to get into combat in the first round, just want to be in a better position. These guys will try to make up for their horrible run, and they only get a 2-inch run, or a horrible move through cover. So they're not going much further. This group will fire at the Venomthropes as well, so crack grenade, or crack missile, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. That's a wound. So you're going to have a 2-up cover back there, because you have 5-up, plus stealth and shrouded, so that's going to be 2-up. But if you fail it, which you didn't, it would be an insta-kill. And that's all I got.
Sniper rifles.
Oh, no, I fired the sniper rifles, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't fire this. Okay, sniper rifles. Thank you. We'll just fire them at the Venomthropes as well. Everybody's getting 3-up or 2-up cover, so if I can take one of them out, it'll be kind of nice. And so we're going to hit on 4s. Oh, wait, I guess I should have rolled separate for the sergeant, but we'll just assume that he's hit on a 4-up right there because I didn't separate it, because he is a veteran. And then they are snipers, so they wound on 4s. 6s are AP2, not that it matters. So we've got 4 wounds. 2-up cover.
Oh!
1 wound, but not dead. So 1 Venomthrope has taken 1 wound. And that's all we've got. So I killed a few Termagants with ignore cover and took a wound off of Venomthrope and just tried to get myself in a better position. Stern Guard do have Feel No Pain, at least from Endurance, and it's a 4+ Feel No Pain on top of that. So if you decide to shoot at them, they'll at least be a lot more survivable. Because I don't want to lose any of them, because they've got good weapons. So let's see what happens as we go into Tyranids, turn 1. But before that, let's take a look at my objectives. I did not accomplish any of them, and I'm definitely thrown away behind enemy lines, because I'm more likely to get objective 5 than I am to get back there. So beginning of your turn, you get to draw 3 objectives.
Secure objective 1.
Secure objective 6.
And...
Hungry for Glory, issue a challenge.
I only have...
You have 4 characters.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you have 3 Broodlords and a Swarmlord. So they all can issue challenges. So here's 1, and here's 6. So it's good that I ran these up, because you don't have objective secured, neither do I. And they are now, so they're contesting it. So you won't just be able to grab it easily without killing one of those Terminators.
Yes.
Termagants move through cover.
These are just Gaunts.
Yeah, because they're all part of the same squad. So 6 inches.
6.
Just popping forward. Doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just screening everybody else.
Gaunts.
Termagants move through cover. 5 inches. They're not quite as fast, but I think their run will more than make up for that. Because they get to run 3 extra inches in whatever they roll. And they have fleet.
And fleet. So
The Gene Stealers have moved through cover as well, so 6 inches. So right up behind them, pretty much. You are going to lose night fighting next turn, so -1 to your cover save. This Gene Stealer squad, 6 inches. It's a good roll so far for the difficult terrain. Helps to have the extra die. But hey, I rolled 2 1s, so I don't even know if an extra die would have made much of a difference there.
moving up.
Hormagaunts moving.
This is Conga.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that went well.
Yeah, so basically the idea here is quite straightforward. Something I used to do a lot in 6th edition was Gene Stealer screened by Gaunts. And it worked quite well. Unfortunately, in 7th edition, with the loss of outflanking being able to charge on the turn it comes in, and the Gene Stealers have that was actually their biggest potency was being able to do that. Because otherwise they usually die really quickly.
Yep.
So difficult terrain for the Venomthropes. 5 inches. They're just trying to keep their 6-inch bubble of awesomeness.
And I'll actually be in cover.
Oh yeah, well they'll have a 2-up cover.
Yeah. 18 inches sometimes.
Swarm Lord is going to move. Well, you can always turn on Dominion on one of your Brood Lords if you're really worried about snaps.
Slide it over, slide it up.
So is Psychic Phase. So you've got 6 plus 6, so 12, and I've got 8. Now, my Librarian does have a Psychic Hood, and he is a level 2 Psyker. And so everything within 12 inches, if you try to do the Horror, he'll be able to try to deny it, at least on a 5 plus, on a 4 plus against the Brood Lords. So Swarm Lord is going to attempt to manifest Onslaught on these Gaunts so they can run and shoot, so they can try to grab that objective and knock somebody off of it. You just need 1, so you got it. So I'm going to let that one go through.
Okay.
The Swarm Lord is going to attempt to manifest the Horror on the Terminators with the Thunderhammers. You need to Warp Charge 1.
Lots of psychic charges.
Just, you get 2. So I can deny that on a 5 plus, not a 4 plus, because you're level 3 Psyker. And I'm a Psyker, and that just gives me the +1 right there.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to throw 6 dice to deny it. I need 2 5 plus. And I got it, so it's denied. This Brood Lord is going to attempt to manifest the Horror on the Assault Squad. And he gets it, and I will not try to stop it. Thankfully, upgraded to a Veteran Sergeant here, so he's leadership 9 down to 7. Not pinned.
You're good.
Oh. And then this Brood Lord is going to try to pin the Librarian Squad again. Oh, fails. You got one more try, one more Brood Lord. What does he want to try to pin?
Same thing.
Same thing?
I don't want those Thunderhammers.
Okay, and 4 up. I just need 1 4 up to stop it, because I'm a higher level Psyker than you. Stopped. Alright, so none of the pinning went through, which, even if just one of them managed, it would have been pretty bad for the Space Marines. So in the shooting phase, these guys have to run before they can shoot from the onslaught. It's not like Eldar. 1 inch!
No fleet.
Oh, man!
Yeah, no fleet on...
No fleet on Termagants.
Oh, well.
Is that enough to grab the objective?
I don't think so.
Don't think it will be.
No. Oh, that was a super inch.
We should have pre-measured to see if you were 4 inches away.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm still...
Oh, you're still more than
off.
3. So yeah, that's too bad.
All right.
So 7 of them are in range to fire their flesh borers at these Terminators. And flesh borers are the perfect thing to kill Terminators, which doesn't sound like it would be. Well, normally, flesh borers can kill Terminators.
So all those hit, right?
No. 2 hits, and you're wounded on 4s.
No, it's
2 wounds. See, you watch. 2 up save. Okay.
Oh.
I was wrong in this case, but normally they can actually take down Terminators. So Hive Guard are going to fire their Impaler Cannons once against the Terminators here, hitting on 4s.
There we go.
See, that would have been another hit. Why did they nerf the Ballistic Scale? Don't understand it.
So
So
sad.
wounded on 2s. So 2 wounds. And I have a 2-up armor.
And there it goes.
First casualty of Terminators. Hormagaunts are going to run d6 plus 3 because of Bounding Leap. Do you want to re-roll that with Fleet, or do you want to keep 3? You have a 50-50 chance of it getting better, and only a 1 in 3 chance of it getting worse.
Oh, well, the Gene Stealers need to keep up.
Well, hold on.
So.
We got to move them before the other ones move.
Yes. No, I'm just thinking. I don't want to move further than that.
So, do you want to reroll it or do you want to
I'll
keep it?
just keep it.
All right, so 6 inches because they have bounding leaps, so they get to move 3 inches further.
Do that here.
You're gonna be right close to me anyways, so
Okay.
obviously we're gonna be having some clashing soon. Gene Stealers will run 5 inches. Want to re-roll that? You have a 1 in 6 chance of it being better.
Yeah. No.
No. Good idea. See, sometimes there's advantages to all them holding together. That was a really quick. It's almost like a movement tray. Just have them all link arms and move them as one unit. Yeah, you want cover as much as you can.
Slide up in here.
Other Gene Stealers will move 6 inches. I won't even make an attempt to get you to re-roll that one. 1 in 6 chance of it not getting
I
worse.
so want to.
Venom Throats will run. No fleet on these guys, so you gotta just accept their 6.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are fast.
That's what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's get up in here.
Just want to keep giving a nice bubble.
Where are we counting the edge of the terrain here?
Well, this is the base. If you're,
Oh, okay.
if they're on the base, then you got 4 up cover. No, it works. Just stick a toe in it. It's abstract.
Seems so cheesy.
No, it's abstract. Just remember that.
Oh.
Warriors, no fleet, so they just. Oh, there you go. They're just as bad as my Terminators. They're not that eager. Hormagaunts will run. Bounding leap as well. You can definitely reroll the 1.
That.
You're not going to get worse than that.
4.
4. So 7-inch run with bounding leap. You're going to move closer. Now he knows I have 2 flamers, so he's going to try not to put them in such a way that the flamers will have maximum coverage. It's hard to totally avoid it, given that they are swarms of guys. Gene Stealers will run.
Come on.
3 inches.
That's better.
That's okay. Put them into teardrop formation? No? Okay. It's a special formation. You get extra bonuses.
2 flamers.
More crispies.
Some.
And the Swarm Lord. Last but not least, 2 inches. Certainly not least, because he didn't roll a 1 like the Warriors.
There we go. There we go.
And no morale checks, because I only lost 1 of the 6. And that's really all the casualties I did lose, although I think that means that I've lost more points than you, because that was a single Terminator against your 2 Termagants. That's 8 points versus whatever he is. And, oh, I guess you lost a wound on your Venom Throat. Uh-oh. Let's go right into Space Marines, turn 2. But before we do that, let's remember your objectives. 1, 6, you did not get. You did not get Hungry for Glory. Did you want to discard any of those? So you're going to throw away Secure Objective 6. At the beginning of my turn, I get to draw 1 more objective. Secure Objective 6. Yay, automatic point. I guess 6 is right here. I'm going to declare my Tactical Doctrine. I'll probably be doing a lot of assaulting as well, but I have a funny feeling I'll be nice and close. So that won't matter too much. So yes, I'm going to go for Tactical. So that allows me to, when I'm firing, to re-roll 1s when shooting, except for Tactical Marines, so these 2 squads, who get to actually just re-roll everything when rolling to hit when shooting. And they shall know no fear, right? And maybe these aren't the best tactics, but should the Librarian stay with them? Yeah, what the heck. His Stern Guard are going to just move over a bit. Get into rapid fire range of a few things. And Assault Terminators with the Captain. Let's see if these guys can move a little further. 4 inches! It's a big squad of guys just walking through all the difficult terrain. You know, when you play Dawn of War, these guys just kind of walk through the terrain. It doesn't even slow them down. And then the Stern Guard will advance as well. The ones with the flamers. Tactical Marines will advance. Except the missile launcher. He's going to hold still. And this squad will advance as well, except for the missile launcher. Assault Marines are going to jump over to here. We got 2 flamers. They're going to try to get the best position they can. And then everybody else will jump. Unfortunately, I can't get them all past the building. But they're just going to try to protect everybody as much as possible. So 1 more up here. I'll have this guy come up here too. Psychic Phase, I've got 2 plus 4, so 6, and you've got
10.
6 plus 4, so 10. So 6 versus 10. It's going to manifest Endurance on his own squad. And he perils, but he gets 3.
That was all your dice, right?
That was all my dice. So you might have to throw all your dice at it. 6 ups. Can you stop it? 2. So no.
No.
And the peril result is 2. So I take a wound automatically. And I also lose a random power, which hopefully is just hemorrhage. So 1 and 2 will be smite, 3 and 4 will be endurance, 5 and 6 will be hemorrhage. Yay! I forgot hemorrhage. Darn. So the squad now has feel no pain 4+. So 2 up, 4 up. This Sternguard squad is going to rapid fire into this Gene Sealer squad using the Dragonfire Browns, which ignore cover. 10 shots. Remember, we have Tactical Doctrine on, so I get to reroll 1s. And of course, all my misses are 2s. And then 4s to wound. So just 2 die. Wow, that was not impressive. And this Sternguard squad is going to use the Dragonfire rounds against the Hormagaunts, and one of them is out of rapid fire range. So 9 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, that's better. Some of those misses. There we go. And on 3s, no saves. 2! I'm only allowed to kill 2 things at a time, apparently.
Right here.
This tactical squad is going to fire at the Gene Stealers as well.
Okay.
Although, no, they've got Shrouded. Now I'm going to fire at the Hormagaunts because for the most part you're going to have, well, the first few will be out in the open with only a 5-up cover, but then it won't be long before you're in 2-up cover. So firing at the Hormagaunts, we'll start with a frag missile right here. And it's going over 3 inches. So it hits 3 Hormagaunts. So 3s, 1 wound. So he's out in the open, so he just dies. He's not shrouded. And then 18 shots from the bolters, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling everything because they're tactical. Of course, they're the ones that get all their hits. Not that I can complain about getting all my hits. And then 3s to wound. Re-roll 1 because I dropped 1. And then you have 4-up cover against all of those because everybody is in the ruins.
1, 2.
Yeah, I killed more than 2 at a time.
5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves 2 alive. I can deal with that. Assault squad's going to go next. We'll start with the 2 flamers. So I've got 7 total hits from the flamers, winning on 3s. Oh, come on. 4 die, no cover saves, no armor saves.
3, 4. I have 2.
And then we got a bunch of bolt pistols. 6 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 3 1s that I just rolled. Yay! My doctrines actually did something. I'm wounding you on 3s, so, but then I only get 3 wounds.
Can't see those ones.
Yeah, I can't see those ones, so they don't get cover, so it just kills those 3. So the squad is going to target these Gene Stealers back here. I'll start with a frag missile. So we'll target this guy back here. So right on his head. Over 1 inch. So just go to the next model.
So 3.
So 3.
Yep, right about 3.
So 3s to wound. Oh, come on. And you've got Shrouded, so you've got a 5-up cover out in the open.
Oh.
No, so 1 dies. Watch out. And then 4 shots from my bolters. That is a scatter die. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of my tactical doctrines. And that's off the table. So 4 hits, wounding on 4s, 3 wounds. 5-up cover. They're all just out in the open, so 5-up cover. So 2 more die. Hey. Awesome. So then the large squad of Terminators is going to target the Termagants. We'll start with the 2 frag missiles. We'll target this one right here. Everybody's getting 3-up cover, but the more we can hit, the better. Back 5 inches. So the first one hits my own guy, 1 Terminator. And the second one, also going back 2 inches, so that one's not so bad. So it hits 2 of your guys. Wounds my Terminator on a 4, and then I have a 2-up save. Okay, good. And then wounds your 2 on a 3. You have 3-up cover. Hey! You're lucky you weren't. So it's from that guy, so those 2. Just trying to open a hole to get to the Gene Stealers. My assault cannon next, sitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and then winning on firing at the Gaunt still, so 2s. So 4 wounds. Hey, I rended. 3-up cover. Oh, 2 more die. Okay.
This is a game of
That's from the assault cannon, so those 2 right there. And then we've got all our storm bolters hitting on 3s. I'm going to pick up that drop die. And then we re-roll our 1s, tactical doctrines. Wounding on 3s. Not bad. You have 3-up cover, 4 guys left. 2 more of them die, because that's how we do it. So I guess it'll be him and him, opening a nice gap to get to your other guys. All the snipers are going to open fire on the Venomthropes as well, just hopefully to finish one of them off. So the 9 shots that hit on 4s, and I'll pick one of those up and roll it for the Sergeant who hits on 3s.
Still re-roll 1s, don't you?
I do re-roll the 1s.
So that was 3 ones.
Oh, that was another one? Okay. Thank you for catching that. And then wounding on 4s. So 4 wounds. The 6 AP2 doesn't matter. So you got 2-up cover with those guys. They got Shrouded in Ruins. I didn't finish them off. So that's the end of my shooting. You don't have any morale checks because this group of Hormagaunts has one guy back there who's in synapse range. So that worked out perfectly just to have that one stay alive. Otherwise, these two would be running. We have our assault phase. The assault terminators with lightning claws are going to charge this group of gene stealers.
Overwatch.
You don't have any shooting.
I know.
Okay. Charge 6 inches.
Yeah.
We're definitely in. Here we come. This group of terminators will also charge the same group of gene stealers. We want to totally wipe it out. And also I don't want to charge for difficult terrain, so 5 should get me there. Because if I charged there, that would have actually been a failed charge, and I would have been kicking myself for not doing Assault Doctrine. And these guys have Feel No Pain too, so that'll be good.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have the Terminator with Thunderhammer issue a challenge. Does your Broodlord accept?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to actually swap him all the way over here. No, he's actually the one, so. Or then your Broodlord goes first at initiative 7.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 attacks with him, and he's got Toxin Sack, so he's going to be wounding on 3s, re-rolling. So you hit on 3s, so only 3 hits, and you're wounding on 3s.
Re-rolling, 6
Re-rolling.
ending.
Yes, I do have a Storm Shield, so hopefully that'll keep me alive. Re-roll. 3 wounds. 2 up armor.
Yep.
Whoa! Feel No Pain 4+. Oh!
Still down.
You killed him and another one. That was awful. That was just horrible. And then your Gene Stealers go at initiative 6. Yeah, so we got 3 of these guys, so 6 attacks against this Terminator squad.
9 attacks.
Sorry, 9 attacks. I forgot you gave him Scything Talons.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on...
No, you're hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
You're about to kill 6.
Alright. Oh.
Well, that's good for me to make up for the 2 guys that died who shouldn't have. And then you're wounded on 4s, Rending. Rending really matters. Not in this squad. It won't matter quite as much as I have Storm Shields. So 3 wounds, 2 up. There. That's how it's supposed to look. And we have 9 Gene Stealers over here attacking these guys. So 27 attacks. 27 attacks hitting on 3s. Yeesh.
And
4s to wound. Rending are really important here because I only have... Oh, you got 2 Rending because I only have 5 up invulns. 2. So against the Rending, I got a 5 up invuln. So that's 2 dead. And then 2 up against the rest. So thankfully nobody died there. So 2 more. 4 Terminators dead. So initiative 4, Lightning Claws will pile in, as well as the Librarian. 9 attacks from the Lightning Claws hitting on 4s. Oof. 4s with Shred. And 3 die, no saves whatsoever. Which almost ties it up. We've already piled in, so grab. Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. I have 3 more attacks. They have the charge. So 4s to hit, 4s to wound, so 2 more die.
Okay.
So now I'm winning.
Yeah.
Not that it matters because you are fearless. Librarian has 3 attacks. So he hits on 4s, so 1 hit, and he's wounding on 2s. So no save against that one either. And then we got the 2 Thunderhammers, 3 attacks on the charge, 4s to hit, 2s to wound. So 2 more die.
2 to die.
And the Captain also piles in attacks. The Captain has 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on 4s. Oof! Wounding on 2s, so he kills 1 more. So I win the combat, but you're fearless because you're in Synapse.
Yep.
So I will just pile in, and it will be ongoing, and hopefully your Gene Stealer or your Broodlord won't have as much luck killing everybody next turn. You know what's wonderful about all this? Is I have the objective to kill an entire squad, which I didn't. I brought them down to 2, them down to 2,
3,
them down to 3, and I killed a lot of that Gene Stealer squad, but in the end I did not kill anything totally. So I got Secure Objective 6, but still no First Blood. I'm going to throw away Secure Objective 5. It's just so deep in your side that I just don't think I'm going to get there. And I'll hold on to no prisoners, because I should be able to kill something during my turn. Otherwise, I'm probably going to lose the game anyway. The score right now at the end of Space Marine's turn 2 is 1-0. Watch out.
Character, yeah. No?
No?
What's the 1 point? Oh yeah, you're 1.
Because I got Secure Objective 6.
Sorry.
I haven't lost my Warlord yet. You haven't lost yours. Haven't secured any other objectives. And so right now, it's not looking good. The Space Marines jumped in there, but that 1 squad of Gene Stealers put up quite the fight and killed 4 of the Terminators. That includes 1 of the Sergeants. That's with a 2 up, 4 up. It's just ridiculously awesome. So let's go right into Tyranids, turn 2. So beginning of your turn, you get to draw 1 more objective.
Okay. Secure Objective 4.
So 1 and 4, and issue a challenge. So there's 4, which leaves you with an interesting conundrum.
Off of this one, aren't you?
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
You can just walk up and grab it with those Termagants. With your cover for the Gene Stealers, or are you going to do the Hormagaunts first?
Gonna do the gaunts first.
2 little Hormagaunts. 5 inches.
5 inches. Just right up to the center.
And the Gene Stealers have moved through cover as well. 5 inches.
Cover.
Yeah. It's going to be hard for you not to be charging through difficult terrain, just with the number of guys that you have. Yeah, even that guy's going to be...
He's gonna be in there.
Sorry, you got to move through cover. You're just going to lose your initiative, that's all. Which, against Tactical Marines, probably won't be that big a deal. I might be able to swat a couple of them down, but definitely going to get overwhelmed here. These 3 Hormagaunts are going to have to move back into coherency. Thankfully, that's kind of the direction they want to go anyways.
So right about there. Should have.
Would have been really nice if I killed one more Hormagaunt and they ran, because those 3 are going to be able to eat the Flamers in Overwatch. Whereas I could do more damage against the Gene Stealers. My preferred target.
Let's see, how many can I get up from back here? That far?
Yeah, difficult terrain for the Swarm Lord. 6 inches. Alright. See you later, Thunderhammers and Librarian and everybody else.
Let's get you all out of here. Okay, Warriors advance. 6 inches. Maybe I can get a couple little more of that.
Termagants will grab that objective. Difficult terrain for the Venom Thropes. 4 inches. Just to advance.
Let's get some red in there.
Psychic phase, you still have all your Brood Lords. You're 6 plus 4, so 10, and I've got 6.
Get that up.
He's going to try to manifest Psychic Scream, which will hit the 1 squad of Terminators. He gets it, and I get to deny it on a 5+, so I'm going to throw 3 dice at that, because I don't want to just... I think you're just going to go in and kill everybody anyways. 2d6 plus 2 against my leadership at 9. Nah, you're just going to kill too many. Oh, I didn't stop it, and I wasted 3 dice.
Plus 2.
So you get 2d6 plus 2 against my leadership of 9. Nothing. Okay.
Oh, well. Pin that.
Swarm Lord is going to try to do the pinning the horror on the Stern Guard with the Flamers, so they can't overwatch with other combi Flamers, and he fails! Oh. Brood Lord, the horror against the tactical squad. Just need a single 4+.
Got 1.
I'll keep it, and I'll just roll against it. Leadership. Oh, let me check to see if I can get veteran. I did not. So the leadership 8 down to 6. And they are pinned. So they have gone to ground. This Brood Lord is going to manifest the horror on the Flamethrower Stern Guard. He makes it, but I only need a single 4+, because they're within the Psychic Hood range of my level 2 Librarian, who gets +1 for being a Psyker and +1 for being a better Psyker. I'm going to throw all 3 dice at it. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to throw 2 dice at it. Got it.
Got it. The same target.
And because he's going to try to do the same thing. I know you get 2 more dice. Oh! All right. 2 Termagants firing flesh bores at the Flamethrower Stern Guard. 1 hit, wounds on a 4. Nothing. And then 2 Devours from the Warriors are going to fire at the Stern Guard with the Flamers, hitting on 4, so just 2 hits. And then they are wounding on 4s as well. So strength 4 AP, nothing. Nothing! So the 2 Hive Guard are then going to fire at the Melta guys because they're out of range of the other ones, hitting on 4s. So that's 3 hits. Finally a good solid hit. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. Yep, armor. 1 dies. 1 combi Melta destroyed.
Ones.
So assault phase.
Gaunts into Assault Marines.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Overwatch. So 2 Flamers, D3 auto hits, so that's 4 auto hits, wounding on 3s, no saves, and they all die. All 3 Hormagaunts are dead. But it does eat the Overwatch, which is what they wanted to do. The Gene Stealers are going to declare a charge. They need a 5-inch charge, but they got fleet. They got 7.
I don't think that's going to be enough to get me up that building.
No.
So
just charge straight into them. Which means you didn't move through difficult terrain. Which means you're not initiative 1. This is where it gets really confusing because let's say you're charging somebody and the front guy is out of cover, but the next guy is in difficult terrain because it says your charge distances are reduced by 2 if you don't have move through cover. Assuming you didn't have move through cover, then do you reduce your charge range when you go to roll because you possibly could go through difficult terrain? And then if you did, but you made the charge without going through difficult terrain, would your initiative be dropped? The answer is, I don't know. So we just kind of make stuff up as we go along. Those Assault Marines are dead anyways. The Swarm Lord squad is going to charge the Terminators. Oh, 2 inches. This is a good example, because if you had rolled really high, it possibly would have taken you through difficult terrain. But 2 inches, you definitely don't have to go through difficult terrain. And the Warriors will charge too, because, hey, why the heck not? 5 inches, you are definitely going to be in. And you got Rending Claws on the one guy?
Yes.
So you got the Hormagaunts here and the Gene Stealers. Who are they going to declare charges against? And remember, if you want a multi-assault, you got to declare all your targets at once. Two Gaunts are declaring a charge against the Combi Flamer Sternguard, who will, of course, overwatch. So the guy out front is going to use his Combi Flamer, so he'll use the Flamer. So D3 auto hits, so 2 auto hits, wounding on 3s, no saves. And one of them dies. And then the rest of them are going to fire. So they're going to do poison 2+ shots, hitting on 6s, so 2 hits, 2s to wound, no saves. So yeah, the other one dies too. What are your Gene Stealers going to do? Are they going to just go for the Sternguard with the Flamers and then be surrounded by a ton of guys? Or are they going to declare a multi-assault and take lots of Overwatch, but hopefully be locked in combat so they don't get shot at next turn? Or something else? So what he's going to do is he's going to declare a multi-assault against the Tactical Marines and the Scouts, who will obviously Overwatch. So I'll start with these guys. They're going to fire their bolt pistols, because the bolt pistols, they're both going to wound you on 4s, and the bolt pistols just automatically ignore your armor. 10 shots hitting on 6s. Only 1. Wait, does my Tactical Doctrine last?
Until...
I'm going to double check that. I can't remember. So it's a bit of a rules debate here, but I'm just going to favor against myself because it says that for the Tactical Doctrine, yes, the Tactical Doctrine is still on because it goes on to the next, to beginning of my next turn. But it says in the shooting phase, I get to reroll 1s. And I know some people could argue that I could do that right now because in Overwatch you treat it like a regular shooting attack, and it uses some wording that makes it sound like you could do pretty much anything that says in the shooting phase, but it's not clear. But we have things like monstrous creatures who Overwatch 2 shots, and it says they can fire an extra shot in the shooting phase, so I know you could argue it, but because it's just not 100%, I'm not going to take it, because... but then I have all those Tactical Marines that could get reroll into hits. You know what, let's just dice it.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure, and it could actually make a big difference. Okay. So just 4 up, I get my way. Okay. Which is good for me. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to say the Tactical Doctrine allows you to reroll the 1s in even Overwatch. And I know that can be argued, which is exactly why we diced it. So 2 hits instead of 1. 4s to wound, so 2 wounds. So that's just 2 dead, because the nearest one's...
Shrouded.
Dang it! There's 1 there that's shrouded, so 5 up cover.
2 5 up? 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 up cover.
2 5-ups. 1.
So only 1 dies instead. That's a big difference. Now the Tactical Marines. We'll start with Snapfire and a Crack Missile, and he gets to reroll. He doesn't need to. 2s to wound. And you are shrouded, because the nearest guy over there gives you shrouded, so 5 up cover. So 1 more dies from this squad, so 1 of these 3. And then Rapid Fire. So hitting on 6 is re-rolling because of the Tactical Doctrine. 4 more. 4s to wound, and you'll have your shrouded. Ooh. 7 wounds. And I realize by the fact that that works so well in my favor that more of the comments are going to be against what I just did than for.
Just want to say I'm totally in favor of this right now.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 up. 5 up cover.
As long as your opponent agrees.
1, 2, 3, so only
4
lose 4.
Yeah, 4 die.
That's not too bad. Damn. Well,
so you need a 3-inch charge to make your primary target. You want to reroll one of those to try to make, because you're not going to be able to make it to your secondary with only a 5-inch charge.
Yeah.
And you only need 3. You got move through cover. You're not losing any of your distance.
So reroll the 2.
I wouldn't reroll both of them. That would be just too much of a risk.
Then again, it could be a high reward.
There you go. 9 inches. That's all you need.
Okay.
So a little tutorial for everybody here. For the multi-assaults, you still have to do your first one, and you have to make contact with your primary target. After that, you follow the normal rules, which is you'd have to try to get somebody in base contact with somebody who's not already in base contact. So the 9-inch would have to go all the way to this guy.
Oh, okay.
And you have to stay in coherency each time. So you'll be able to multi-assault into these guys. Does 9 inches get you to him?
Okay. Yes.
Then that allows you to multi-assault in.
Okay.
So there's the trick right there. You always have to still follow the rules, though, of if you can get in base contact with somebody who's not in base contact with anybody, you must. Second is you must get into base contact with somebody, and if that fails, you must get as close to the fight as possible. One more guy all the way over there. He'll be against the snipers. So we'll start with this one. Do you want to issue a challenge?
Yes.
Of course you do, because you have the Hungry for Glory. And I will accept it, because I don't want to have one less guy attacking. So your Broodlord gets to go first against my Sergeant. He's got 6 attacks on the
6
charge,
of them.
because he took Scything Talons, right?
5 base, 6 on the charge.
And he's got Furious Charge and Poison. So he's hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s, re-rolling. So 4 hits, wounding on 2s, rending, re-rolling. So no rending, so 3 up armor. Oh, no, I lose 3. So 1, 2, 3, we'll say. And the rest of your Gene Stealers. You got 60 attacks in your Gene Stealers. We'll do these 30 at a time. 3s to hit. 4s to wound, rending. And 1, 2, 3 rends, so that's 3 guys dead. 3 up saves, and oh, 1's still alive from your first half. You know, I'm going to leave them until you just finish them off. You actually want that one guy to survive, so that you're locked in combat and I can't shoot at you. But most likely you're not going to get that wish. A single 6 means you don't get your wish of not killing me completely. And there's a single 6. So you wipe him out completely, and you get to consolidate. I think that's also first blood.
Yeah, that is first blood.
Because that's the first
no,
pull.
no, in the Overwatch.
Oh, that's right, I killed a couple squads in Overwatch, because I killed the Hormagaunts in there. So I do have first blood. Okay. So you get to consolidate, though. D6 inches.
D6 inches.
5 inches. The Hormagaunts just felt like such a nothing thing that I didn't think that even think of first blood.
You don't have flamers, no.
They're pinned.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So they're not much of a problem. I could turn on the Devastator Doctrine that allows them to re-roll. It's not firing, but
that's fine.
It's not really going to do much. You do have these Terminators over here.
Yeah, but
Well, it's more the Storm Bolters.
Oh yeah.
Because they ignore your armor.
True that. That's
Yeah, Gene Stealers are all great in that until they're out in the open, and somebody sniffs at them, and they die.
5 inches. Hide behind the block.
We'll go to this one. Do you want to do it a challenge?
Yes.
With whom? The Broodlord or the Swarmlord?
Swarmlord.
Swarmlord with challenge?
Yeah, which will be.
Yeah, it has to be the Librarian. I can decline, but then you're just going to kill me anyway. So, what the heck? I'll accept. So I'll swap your Broodlord for your Tyrant Guard, and swap this guy for my poor Librarian who's about to die.
And I'm pretty sure.
So the Broodlord actually goes first at an initiative 7, so he has 5 attacks with the Scything Talons.
Yeah.
And he's just hitting the Terminators with Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields.
So 3s.
Not that that matters. He killed 2 of them last time. Oh, only 1 hit. Okay, wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of poison, and rending. Oh, you rended. Up Invul and 4 up Feel No Pain. Yay! So initiative 6, you got your Gene Stealers and your Swarmlord. What do you want to start with?
I'll go with Swarmlord.
We've been forgetting the Swarmlord's ability to choose Furious Charge, Preferred Enemy, or Tank Hunter within 18 inches.
That'd been so nice.
But he was back there, like way back there.
Yeah.
So give your own unit, the Swarmlord's unit, something. Okay. Preferred Enemy?
Preferred Enemy.
Okay. So you've got 6 attacks on the charge, 4 attacks base, 2 weapons on the charge.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Preferred Enemy. Well, look at that. That worked out. Everything is instant death with you, so I don't get my Feel No Pain.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. Preferred Enemy.
Rolling 1s.
Yeah, they're dead. 6 wounds. So I got a 4 up Invul on the Librarian. He's alive. Dead. And then I got 3 up Invulns with my other 2 Terminators. Hey, they're alive!
Well.
Yeah. Then we got the Gene Stealers.
Gene
Stealers on the Lightning Claw Assault Marines, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, rending. 1 wound. 2 up armor. Yay! So down to initiative 4 will be my 3 Lightning Claws, your 3 Warriors, and the 3 Tyrant Guard. Why don't you do your Warriors first, although you got 1 with Rending Claws, so you have to do them separately.
Yeah.
Start with the one with Scything Talons and Rending Claws. In other words, he's just a big Gene Stealer. He's got 5 attacks, and he's hitting on 3s. His weapon skill 5.
That's better.
Oh, jeez. And he's strength 4, rending, so 4s to wound. There's a rend and 2 wounds. Which one do you want to apply first? My captain has a 2+, 5+. And he's the one that has to take it first if he doesn't look out, sir.
Yeah.
So you can do the rending first, so the captain will tank it with his 4 up invuln. I actually made a mistake. The Librarian only had a 5 up invuln, not a 4 up. But when I looked back at the numbers that we had rolled, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have died and the other guys would have made their 3 up invuln. So 4 up invuln for him for the rending. He takes a wound. See, it's all karma. And then he'll just take the 2. Actually, I'll do them one at a time. 2+ Artificer armor. It's good and good. So the captain is down to 2 wounds. The 4 attacks from the Warriors that are just the Devour guys, so hitting on 3s. They're wounding on 4s, no rending or anything. So 2 wounds. 1 at a time for the captain. 2+. Okay, he's going to look out, sir, the last one. So look out, sir, and then a 2+. We're good. So it's down to 1. So then I'll do my Lightning Claw guys next, because it's on the separate squads in them.
Yep.
So I got 9 attacks from the 3 Lightning Claw guys, hitting on 4s. 4 hits. Wounding on 4s, shred. Oh, come on. Give me more. Give me more. So 3 dead. So that kills the rest of your Gene Stealers. Leaves your Broodlord alive. And then your Tyrant Guard pile in as best as they can and go against the Thunderhammers. The Tyrant Guard have 4 attacks each because they have Rending Claws and Scything Talons. Yep. So 12 attacks.
No.
They're hitting on 3s. And they have preferred enemy. This is the Swarm Lord. Wounded on 3s, rending. Can I survive it? 1 rend.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling. Oh, is that 4 1s?
Yeah.
Jeez. That's another rend. So the 2 rends, they have a 3-up invuln. They survive. And then a 2-up against the rest. With a 4-up feel no pain, because they still have endurance. They're good! Yay! So that was all the 4s. Now we go to the 1s. We got the captain against the warriors. And this guy has to pile in. And he also have to go against the Swarm Lord in that squad. Although I can't put it on the Swarm Lord because he's still technically in the challenge. Well, I'm going to try to start wearing down the Broodlord. I can't insta-kill him. I'm only strength 8. So this 1 will go against the Broodlord. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 2s. That's a wound that he cannot escape. Okay. And then I got 2 attacks against the Tyrant Guard. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 2s. They take a wound too. The Swarm Lord can't take it because he's actually technically currently in a challenge. So this Tyrant Guard out front will be down to 1, and the Broodlord will be down to 2 or 3.
Broodlord base 3 wounds.
Yeah, down to 2. So Tyrant Guard out front down to 1. And the captain, will he insta-kill some warriors? So he's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. There we go. Wounding on 2s, no 1s. Oh, 1 survives. You can kill everyone but the Rending Claw one. That's too bad. It would have been awesome to kill the last one. So that means that I win combat because I just did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds. He obviously didn't do 11. But
Fearless.
They're all, well, he's synapse.
Yeah.
And Broodlord would not be fearless, but he is. So I'll just pile in. So then we have this combat. That went way better for me than I thought it would. After that first round where you're just like, die, Terminators, die! I'm like, oh, they're just going to die to the Gene Stealers. But now they're doing what they're meant to do, which is survive and kill. So over here, I get to go first because you went through difficult terrain. So I'll be piling in everybody at initiative 4. There's no power fists here. So it's pretty straightforward with everybody attacking.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Yeah, 4s and 4s, and you got 5-ups.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the snipers. So they're hitting on 4s. Ooh, only 3 hits. Wounded on 4s. 1 wound, and you got a 5-up armor.
Oh.
So 1 dies from over here. And then I have all these guys. See if I can do better than the other squad. That's better. 8 out of 10 hits. That's bringing us actually back up to a statistical average. And then I do that. 3 wounds. 5 up. Oh, you made 2. Oh, that was my chance.
Oh, that was over here.
We forgot. Did you want to issue a challenge?
Yes.
Okay. So I have to choose who to accept it with. A Scout Sergeant or my Tactical Sergeant. Does it really matter? Not really. So let's throw the Scout Sergeant in front of him. Sorry, guy. But you're gonna die.
We'll just
Swap. So start with the Broodlord just for fun. He has the same initiative as everybody else. He loses his extra attack and Furious Charge because they did do a disorganized charge or disorderly charge. 5 attacks hitting on 3s. And then you are wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of poison and rending. Ooh! Well, 2 dead automatically. And these are AP 6 or AP 5, but I have a 4-up save. So 3 die. 1, 2, 3. Stealers. So 6 attacks hitting on 3s. Ooh, just 2. And then you're wounding on 4s, rending. 1 wound. And I have a 4-up save. Saved! And then 3 of these guys. So 9 attacks from the other 3 hitting on 3s. This is where Gene Stealers start to feel a little less threatening when they get down to just a handful of them, because you just don't feel like you have enough dice in your hand to do enough damage. Wounding on 4s. Watch your roll 6s now. 4 wounds. 3 up. Good. So I did lose combat by 2, right? You killed 3 of mine, and I killed 2 of yours. Yeah, because I did 1 wound that you failed, and then 3 that you made 2 of. So leadership down by 1. So leadership 7 on the tactical marines. Dang it, they're stuck. And then the scouts they actually have a veteran, so they're down to leadership 8. Dang it. I was hoping that 1 would stay and the other 1 would run away, so then they regroup and start firing. Although there's not a lot of targets right now.
there and there.
Yeah. So then we do pile in and look at objectives. Objective-wise, you got objective 1, not 4, because you ran away from it when you did your attacking against me. And you got 3 challenges. So Hungry for Glory, D3, it's worth just 1. And you still have secure objective 4, which you might as well hold on to because you're close to it. Beginning of turn 3, I still have no prisoners, which I still haven't done on my turn. I killed you in Overwatch, but that's it. Secure objective 4. Oh, that's the one that's on your side. Kingslayer. In other words, kill the Swarm Lord. So the Stern Guard squad of 4 is actually going to move up to try to grab that objective. I really don't like the idea of throwing away my Melta guys for that, but what are you going to do? Nope, there's 5 left in the squad. You killed one of that squad.
Oh.
And the other Stern Guard squad is going to come over here and try to help out against the Gene Stealers. And the Terminators going, whoa, 6 inches! Wow, look at them book it.
A bit of a game changer.
Forgot about Doctrines, and I think I'm going to use the Assault one. Yeah, let's use the Assault one. Because I'm going to do something very, very, very dangerous. This huge squad of Terminators is going to try to take on that Swarm Lord. And these guys have gone to ground, because they were pinned last turn. So they're dead. So in the shooting phase, he'll snap fire a crack missile into the Gene Stealers. Misses. And the rest will rapid fire, but they're snap firing. Well, 3 hits anyways, 4s to wound. So 3 die, because they're out in the open in comparison to them. They're far away from your shrouded stuff. So these guys are going to run towards that objective. Now, we already pre-measured when they were moving, just because when you're not super accurate with your movements, it's better to pre-measure so you know what kind of run you need to get the objective. So I need at least a 2-inch run. 5. So that's going to get them on that objective. No problem. And with any luck, the Swarm Lord will still be locked in combat during your turn. So right to the assault phase, these guys are going to charge. They get to re-roll it. Oh, they're still within 2 inches. I'm glad that was on them and not these guys. So 8 inches. This is the guy that's already used his Melta, so it's important that he got into base contact. And then these guys have a charge. 6-inch charge. Yay! And I'm not going to re-roll it because it's not fleet, so I don't get to re-roll just one. I have to re-roll everything. Now, obviously, I'm going to lose some guys because you have higher initiative than me. But I'm just hoping that I'll have so many Power Fists left over that it won't matter. We'll start with this assault because it's way less interesting. I am not going to issue any challenges. Does your Broodlord want to issue a challenge?
Yes.
Sure, why not, right? Well, I'm going to throw my tactical guy in front of him because I don't want you to be able to put your attacks on my Stern Guard. Then your Broodlord goes first in initiative 7.
Yeah.
5 attacks hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. Oh, you want those 6s later. And you're wounded on 3s, re-rolling, rending. So 2 so far. I know, if you don't see a 6, you're not happy, right?
Yeah.
So you kill one automatically, and then I got 3 up saves. And that's why you don't care about anything but 6s. So you killed my Sergeant. Oh, wait. That was the wrong guy. Oh, I forgot to put my Sergeant model in here. Oh, no, he's right here. Found him.
Oh.
So you've got all these Gene Stealers. Now he would have piled into the tacticals. So 2 have to go against tacticals. This one has a choice. These ones, actually would have been base contact with the scouts, and so these 2 have choices as well.
Yeah. So let's do these 2 into
2 on the tacticals. Right. 6 attacks hitting on 3s. Not bad. 4 hits. Wounded on 4s. Rending. 6s are what you want to see. And you got 1. Okay, so 1 dies. 3 want to do. Go on scouts, go on tactical, go on Stern Guard.
So what's the bonus of the Stern Guard over this?
Well, Stern Guard have more attacks.
Okay.
And they've charged, so they'll have more
Stern
attacks.
Guard.
Yeah, all 3 on the Stern Guard.
Yeah, so 9. Hitting on 3s.
9 attacks on 3s, yeah. So weapons go 4. Even though they... Oh, no, you're not allowed to kill my Stern Guard like that. That's not very nice. Right. I was like, yay, Stern Guard! No, they're just going to melt to your rending claws. 4 to wound, rending. Oh, 3 rending! You just killed 3 of them. 3 ups. You killed 4 of them. Okay, obviously you're killing the one that's already used his Melta. And we're going to keep the Sergeant alive, which is this guy right here. So then he'll pile in and we'll start our attacks. So start with the Sergeant. He's got 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds, 5 up save. You cannot put these on your Broodlord at all until he is the last thing alive. So 2 Gene Stealers go down. This is the same time as a scout, so they still get to attack. Scouts, 7 attacks, so there's still 7 of them left, hitting on 4s. Ooh, just 2. Wounding on 4s, 1 more. And it has to still be a 5-up save, because the Broodlord is technically still in a challenge. And so the next Gene Stealer dies. And the challenge both keeps them alive and also makes you take your worst saves. Yep. All these tactical Marines would then pile into whoever they can and make their attacks. 8 attacks hitting on 4s. Well, that's half. I know it looks weird, because all 6s and 1s. And then 4s, not half.
1.
So 1 with a 5-up save. 1 more dies. I guess you can't make 5-up saves.
So I've lost 1, 2,
So I lost 5 guys.
3, 4.
4?
Because I lost 2 to him, 1 to him, and 1 to them.
Yes. Yep, so you win combat by 1. So I lose combat by 1, so tactical squad, leadership 8 down to 7. They do not run. Scouts, leadership 9 down to 8. Also do not run. Stern Guard, leadership 9 down to 8. Also
Good.
holds his ground. So you dead, man. You dead.
Good
Maybe.
news is that majority is now highest on my Swarm Lord.
Yeah, you are toughness 5 now for the squad.
Yeah.
Then we got this one.
Oh, yeah.
So I get to be the one to decide if we issue a challenge or not. So the question is, do I want to issue a challenge? I've got 3 characters. I got a sergeant here, a sergeant in this squad, and I got the captain. Because you've already killed the sergeant from the Thunderhammers, and you killed the librarian. This sergeant's going to issue a challenge.
And it has to be him? What about my Broodlord?
Because the Broodlord's in another combat.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Probably what you want anyways. You want the Swarm Lord trouncing on the 5-up invuln guys rather than the 3-up invuln guys.
Yeah.
So at initiative 7, Broodlord goes first. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Oh, no, yeah. And nope.
Yep, no.
Okay.
What are you thinking of?
Oh no, I was.
Oh, his special thing? Yeah.
It's not until my turn
Yeah, you still have preferred enemy.
on this unit.
Actually, no, I think it only lasts for your turn.
Could be?
Yeah, so you don't have it. It's only to the end of the turn. So you got 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Hitting on 3s. No, hold on.
No,
it's 5
already
attacks.
hit. 5 attacks, 4 hit. Missed 1.
Okay. Power of distraction.
Yes.
And you're wounding on 3s rerolling.
Yeah, and it'll be against the Thunderhammers.
You want it against the Thunderhammers?
Wait a minute. Because if I kill the Thunderhammers, do these get it?
Yeah, they could attack the other Terminators. If
Okay.
they're not in base contact with the Thunderhammers.
So we're gonna put it on there. And
Reroll the 1.
oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's poison.
Oh yeah.
Strength 5 poison. So 4 wounds, 1 rending, and this is against the Thunderhammers.
Yes.
So 3 up invuln. Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
And 2 up. The other one survives.
Getting rid of those invulns.
Yeah, the 3 up invuln is hard. So initiative 5, you got your Swarm Lord. He's got 5 attacks hitting on 3s. And he does not have preferred enemy anymore. And he is strength 6, so he's wounded on 2s. Instant death, not that that matters, because I don't have feeling of pain or am I multi-wounded. 5 up invulns. Oh, you killed 3. Jeez. 3 power fists gone. I was hoping I would save one of those. So now initiative 4, which will be my Lightning Claws and your Tyrant Guard. So why don't we start with my Lightning Claws? Oh, and your Warrior. So let's start with your Warrior, see if he rends anybody. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, because the majority is still weapon skill 4. And you're wounding on 4s, rending. No rending. No Lightning Claw. 2 up, and he's alive. Now my Lightning Claws, we'll start the 1 against the Warrior. 3 attacks on 4s, wounding on 4s. I really don't care because I'll just insta-kill with my Power Fist. And there you go, I didn't get any. And then the 2 against the Broodlord. This one I do care about, hitting on 4s. Oh, I got
Wait a
enough.
minute. Or no, yeah, no, still 4s.
Yep, 4s. Yeah, you'd have to be really, really high weapon skill. Wounding on 5s.
Yes.
But with Shred. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2. Yay! The Broodlord's dead. That was important. And then the Tyrant Guard go against the Thunderhammer.
Yeah.
So they got 9 attacks against that 1 Terminator hitting on 3s. Yeah, wounding on 3s, rending. So 1 rend, 2 regular. 3 up invuln. Saved. 2 up. He's alive! Now initiative 1. Now the thing about this is they don't actually get to attack your Swarm Lord for 2 reasons. 1, he's in a challenge. And 2, he automatically passes Lookout Sirs if he wants to. But this has to go on the Tyrant Guard first. Start the Captain over here, hitting on 4s. Oh, you gotta be good. No, he's in on 3s. He's weapon skill 6. Oh, don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. Yay! And to kill the last warrior. Jeez. So start with the Thunderhammer. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, this guy would have been initiative 1. That didn't matter, he didn't kill anybody. Because I Thunderhammered him in the face. In the face! Hitting him on 4s. Wounding him on 2s. That's 2 wounds, so that kills 1. So it doesn't... Actually, it kills 1 and wounds another 1. So that 1 that's wounded, we have to remember he's initiative 1. Unless he dies from all the power fists, which I hope he will. The to-hit roll is the most important here. Hitting on 4s, because the wounding is easy, it's just on 2s. Oh, it doesn't look that good. Yeah, it's a little below average. So if I don't roll any 1s, it's okay. And I roll 3 1s. So we've got 6 wounds.
3.
So kills 3, and then he takes 3 wounds, but he's got a 4 up invuln.
Yep, okay.
4 up invuln. Oh, fine. So piling in. Actually, this guy will no longer be in combat because they can't get... So they technically pile in 3 inches, and then they don't make it to combat. And so they're out of combat, so they consolidate. So they're going to consolidate 5 inches. These guys are actually going to pull back a little bit. Let the captain get behind another one. So I got objective 4. The Stern Guard ran there. I got no prisoners. I actually killed 3 things. Tyrant Guard, which are their own separate unit. The Warriors, and the Broodlord. So the Genestealer squad. So that's worth D3 victory points. So it's worth 2 instead of just 1. So that's kind of nice. And I do have First Blood. And nobody has Warlord kill yet. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against your 2. So it is 5-2 right now. And there are still lots of Space Marines still alive, but there's also this big old blob of Genestealers, and that Swarm Lord is actually not... He's no slouch. He's no sloucher. He could take that squad, possibly. He does have a higher initiative, and now they're going to be hitting him on 5s, because the majority weapon skill will be 9. So let's see what happens as we go into Tyranids turn 3. So objectives.
Okay.
You got objective 4, Big Game Hunter, throw it away. I don't have any vehicles or monsters creatures. Secure objective 1. You already have in the middle, and Witch Hunter, which we don't throw away because I technically had a Psyker at the beginning, and that's what we base it off of. So there's number 1, which I am contesting because nobody has objective secured, and there's number 4, which obviously I currently hold. Difficult terrain for the Venom Throat. So wait, before we do that, they're going to move 6 inches. He gets to declare preferred enemy, Tank Hunter, or Furious Charge within 18 inches, a squad within 18 inches. Do they want something like preferred enemy or Furious Charge?
Probably give them, Furious Charge would be nice.
Yeah, strength 5 on the charge.
Strength 5, but I think being able to reroll 1s. So we will give...
Yeah, you want more rending. You don't care so much about getting a higher strength as much as you want rending.
This giant blow-up squad's going to have...
preferred enemy. Okay, now they can move 6 inches. So they're moving up. Moving up in life. They want to give everybody shrouded. And then the Genestealers.
Oh, Jesus.
This is the big, big kill squad. That makes my Captain and Lightning Claw guys very uncomfortable. Thankfully, it's so big, you probably have guys in the back who won't be able to attack. So that'll slow you down slightly.
Oh, so get a really good charge.
But even then, it's a bottleneck.
Yeah.
So you can only cram so many Genestealers down my throat. The Gaunts want to get out of the way. We're like, oh, we're not involved in this. We're not part of this at all, we swear. So Psychic Phase, you've lost a Broodlord, so you've got 5 warp charges plus...
Oh, what am I? These guys, sorry. These guys move up.
Oh, you are going to move them up?
Yep.
Oh. I just asked you. You said you weren't going to move them up.
Sorry.
That's why I'm like, Psychic Phase!
Okay,
so we got 5 warp charges plus.
6.
So, 11. So he's going to Psychic Scream. How many dice are you going to throw into that? It's only warp charge 1, but you know you don't want me to deny it. Because you're going to hit 1, 2, 3 squads with it.
You know what? Let's do some pinning first.
You want to do the pinning first?
Yeah, so we're going to pin those.
So pinning them, warp charge 1. You got it. I'm not going to stop it.
Okay.
So leadership 6.
No.
Not pinned.
Not pinned.
So Psychic Scream. 5 dice for Psychic Scream. Double 6, double 6, double 6, double 6, double 6. Yay! Perils! Now can I roll 2 6s? Oh, I didn't stop it.
All right.
So perils.
Come on, 6. No, 5.
So take a leadership test or you take a wound, and that's it. You're fine.
2d6.
So you roll for each of them. So 2d6 plus 2 against your leadership of 9. So just basically leadership 7 test that you're making for me. So I lose 1 guy, no armor or cover save, or cover saves allowed. I gotta double check. Yeah, it says no armor or cover, so 1 dies. And then leadership 9 on the Terminators as well. So you're basically doing a leadership 7 test for me. I don't get to roll it. 3 die. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna keep my special weapons. 1, 2. Oh, that Thunderhammer's all by himself. That's another one. Thunderhammer, he's leadership 9 down to 7 as well. Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he's got invulns. But that's a lot. I have to make 5 invulns. 3 up invulns. Oh, he just dies. Oh, this is wrecking my face. There's leadership 10, so it's down to 8. Okay. Oh, you did so much. 4 Terminators in the Stern Guard.
I gotta pin them. Nothing?
You can't pin these guys.
So we'll pin these guys.
Want to try to pin these guys as the Swarm Lord?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want him to do it? Just in case he perils?
Yeah.
Nope. You failed. That's okay. I think you did enough damage. Psychic Phase, though, at the end of it, I took 25% casualties, leadership 9. And of course they run. You know how many?
Should have moved them.
And they run 5 inches. Well, that's not too big a deal. They just auto regroup.
Yeah.
Guess
But if I'd moved those that way, I could have.
You could have got the objective.
Yeah.
Now into the shooting phase. The Hive Guard are going to fire. And what are they going to fire at? Stern Guard, Terminators, or Tactical.
We'll go Stern Guard.
Stern Guard, so 4 shots.
4 shots, hitting on 4s.
4 hits, wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. And 3 up saves, so 2 die. And 2 die. And 2 Termagants will fire their flesh borers into the Tacticals. Probably kill one. No, they didn't. Okay, just me being cynical. And a shooting phase, fall back, automatically fail their morale test because they're already falling back, so they'll go back another 6 inches. Assault phase of Venanthropes into the Terminator squad that's already locked to the Swarm Lord, 7 inches. Obviously, they are good. So, yeah, they're just in.
Yeah.
Tangly, tangly.
Tingles.
Steelers will assault here. I will overwatch the plasma pistol. The hit gets hot. Oh, I do hit. Choose to wound. I kill the one out front. Oh, you got
Shrouded.
your 5 up shrouded.
Oh!
No, he dies. So now you need a 5-inch charge. And he got 8.
Yep.
So obviously you're going to be in nearest to nearest. And then do your best to get into base contact. This will get most of your guys in actually because you cleared. Oh, I can't believe how many you killed with that Psychic Scream. Never has Psychic Scream seemed so deadly. Swarm Lord of Psychic Scream is deadly.
There's the paraling. That's the key to it. You must peril. Otherwise,
Otherwise it doesn't work. So start with this assault. Does your Broodlord want to issue a challenge? I still have 1 more character with this sergeant, the Stern Guard.
no.
You do not want to issue a challenge? And I will not issue a challenge either.
Wow, that's actually surprising.
So your Broodlord is going to attack whom? I guess, yeah, maybe I want to issue a challenge because then you can only kill 1 guy. It's just that 1 guy has 2 attacks. Okay, I'll challenge you.
Ah, no! I was like, no.
You convinced me.
He did it. I'm gonna
convinced
eat
me.
these guys.
You convinced me.
Okay.
So Broodlord will challenge the Stern Guard.
So 5 attacks.
And oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to because
Yeah.
then it separates your weapon skills and your toughness. So your toughness 4 instead of 5. Yeah.
And I can't deny it. So.
Yeah. Well, no, you can. You can say no, and the Broodlord just doesn't attack. You could totally do that if you like.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well,
5 attacks.
yeah, 5 attacks. Hitting on 3. You're gonna kill him.
Hitting on 3s.
3s. Yep. See, 5 hits, and you're winning on 3s, re-rolling, rending, and re-roll. Maybe I'll survive it. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered.
No.
No, there's a rend. He dies. And then the Gene Stealer. 3 into the Tacticals. 3s to hit. Only 1. 4s to wound.
6.
Nothing. Here's my chance. Everybody's already in base contact, and we will be treating using his toughness because he's still technically in a challenge, which is really weird.
Does that work like that, or
Yeah.
is it still unit majority? Or
No, if you're in a challenge, then you actually use the weapon skill and toughness of the person who's in the challenge.
okay.
So start with the Tacticals. I got to do these separate. I was about to do them together, then I realized if the one squad kills a Gene Stealer, then the other squad has to deal with weapon score toughness 5. So the 8 against the Gene Stealer first, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds. So yeah, I'm not going to kill him. They have a 5 up save, 1 at a time. Alive and dead. Yeah, but I'm still going to get stuck in this combat because he's fearless, and these 7 attacks are so unlikely to kill him. 4s to hit. Well, I got enough hits. I got to do 5s to wound. No wounds. So that's a tie combat. You killed 1, I killed 1. So we are locked. Your Broodlord is going to have a field day in this fight. So, that guy's already in base contact.
Oh.
So that's the hard thing. Is this is where the bottleneck happens.
Okay.
Now, do you want to issue a challenge?
No.
No. Why not? You can go against my captain.
I don't think it really matters.
Well, it does matter because then it forces your Broodlord to kill my captain first and my captain to kill your Broodlord first. So you're not going to issue a challenge?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, and we just realized he's initiative 7 and he was too far away for the fight. So he's just going to stay back there because he would have piled in first and stayed back there. So initiative 6. So I guess he couldn't have issued a challenge anyways. So we're going to do these 22 at a time. You got 44 attacks in total. Hitting on 3s.
Round 1 Gene Stealers.
Boit.
Got the. That's it.
That's a scatter die. So why don't you just re-roll one of the other ones instead? There we go. And then you got 4 1s for preferred enemy.
Yep. Alright.
3s to hit, so 2 more hits.
4s.
So you don't have Furious Charge, so your 4s to wound, rending. Preferred enemy.
Yep.
So this, you drop on the ground, so just re-roll one of the non-1s.
Go.
And then you got 4 1s that are preferred enemy. You've already got a lot of rending though, so I'm most likely dead. 4s. Come on, hit the table. There we go. So which ones do you want to do first, the Rens or the non-Rens? My Lightning Claw guys are obviously going to be hit first. They're 5 up invulns, and my captain's a 4 up invuln.
We'll do the
Wrens first.
Wrens first.
So 5 up invuln. So 1's still alive. Or sorry, only 1 dies. And then 2 up. Oh!
Boot!
Well, that's the other 2.
Yep.
So they're all dead.
And that just leaves your...
So you still have another 22 attacks.
Okay.
So 3's the hits. Yeah, the captain's probably dead. So 3's rerolling because of the preferred enemy. 4 is the wound, rending. Now I know you get a bunch of rerolls, but that's a lot of 6s, so I'm just going to roll my 4 up invuln and show that he's dead. See, he's dead. Save some rolling.
Well...
Yeah, so they win, so consolidate.
Yep. Ah!
1 inch.
1 inch!
They're so flabbergasted, they're holding still. Oh, my kingdom for a flamer. Because there's a melter right back here.
Yeah.
Into this fight, so there's no more challenges, and he's initiative 5 and they're initiative 5.
Yeah, because of flash whips.
Yes.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter. We're going to do your Venomthropes first. Yeah. So 9 attacks from the Venomthropes hitting on 4s. So 4 hits. And then they are wounding on 2s, because they are poison 2+. So 3 wounds. They 2 up save. And of course I had to lose a guy to that. And then your Swarm Lord. 5 attacks hitting on 3s. Oh, he's not going to kill them all. No preferred enemy. And he's wounding on 2s. Instant deathing. AP 2ing. 5 up invulns. Oh, only 1 dies. That's the assault cannon, because the other guys were too far away.
Actually really good for me.
Yeah, because it locks you in combat. Well, unless I run. We'll see.
Oh, no.
Got 4 attacks back, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s. That's a wound. You got a 4 up invuln, which I hope you make. Yes, that way I'm more likely to run. So I lost combat by 2. My leadership's down to 7. So I do run. So the question is, do you catch me? Initiative 4 versus 5. So you're 5+.
5?
So 7 and my 4+. Oh, you caught me! So we're stuck in combat.
Nothing.
So the Venomthropes do get to stay in base contact. Objective-wise, you got objective 1. You're going to throw away Witch Hunter, right? Because you have no way to do it. So you're still going for secure objective 4. So that brings, and you got Warlord kill. So that brings the score up to 5-4. But that's only the end of turn 3, so if somehow I have to get more points and survive at least 2 more turns, which I don't think is likely, but I'm not going to give up. See what happens in Space Marines turn 4. So I have Kingslayer, secure objective 5, and 2. There's 5, there's 2. Ugh. Okay, these guys are going to just spread out a bit more. Stay in coherency. Stern Guard's going to provide a speed bump over here. So shooting phase, he's going to fire the Dragonfire rounds, which ignore cover, into these 2. Oh wait, no, they don't have. They don't have cover. Yeah, so I'm going to do the 2+ poison. So we're hitting on 3s. Come on, 2 hits. Yay! And 2s, no 1s. Yay! They're both dead. No cover because they're not within the 6-inch shrouded. And that was important because we're going to fire this squad into the Gene Stealers. Now they will have shrouded, but at least they won't be 3+ cover. Start with the frag missile. Right. Actually, if I get a direct hit, no, that's going to be 5 on either of them. That's not even a direct hit. 2 inches.
2 inches this way.
So we hit 4.
4.
So 3s don't force to wound. 2 wounds. 5 up cover. So 2 die. So yeah. And 4 bolter shot sitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. So 5 up cover. Alright, 2 more die. That's all I got, so let's go into combat. We're going to do this combat first, because if I somehow, by some miracle, kill that Swarm Lord, which is impossible, because I only got 4 attacks, then he wouldn't be fearless. But I realize now it's impossible, so it doesn't really matter. Why don't your Swarm Lord just eat me first? 5 attacks on 3s. Only 3 hits. Wounding on 2s, though. AP 2. So 3 wounds, 5 up, and they're dead. I think we saw that coming. Yeah. Swarm Lord, 1 inch, and the Venomthropes, 5 inches. They're more eager. That it matters too much. Then we got this fight with the Broodlord going first. No more challenges because all the sergeants are dead. So who are you going to attack? The scouts? The tactical marines? Or are you going to split your attacks?
Let's go tactical. Wait a minute. 4 up armor?
Yes.
What's rending close?
5.
5? Oh, dang it.
So I get my armor saved no matter what. If you're looking for a win, you'll go against the scouts.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attacks.
So going against the tactical marines. So 2 hits hitting on, because we hit on 3s, and you're wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Re-rolling. So 2 wounds, AP 5, so I got 3 up armor. You killed 1. There. I'm going to do all my attacks back because they all hit the same target. They're all the same strength. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. I guess I technically could kill you. 2 wounds. Nope, I can't. You got 4 up armor on top of that. See? Oh, I could have still killed him. Totally should have died there. So he's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
So you lost combat, but you're fearless, so we're locked, which means I'm in trouble. So I didn't get any of my objectives, so I'm going to throw away secure objective 5. So end of turn 4, the Space Marines are in big trouble. They did kill a few Gene Stealers, that was nice, but that Swarm Lord is going to go in there and help eat up everything that's there. So let's find out what happens in Tyranids turn 4. So you draw 2 more objectives. Secure objective 4 again. So I guess you know where you're going, and 1. The objectives are beckoning you away from combat, because there's 1 and there's 4, which is worth 2 points. The Swarm Lord is going to move over there, because he likes Psychic Scream. Venomthropes are going to move up to, but not into the ruins, because he'd rather not risk rolling a really bad, difficult terrain roll.
Okay.
I was contemplating to use my Devastator Doctrine last turn, but I thought, no, it won't really be that useful, and then I remembered now. I'm like, oh, but rerolling Snapfires in Overwatch would be nice. But, oh well. I don't know if it'd make that big a difference.
It's a big charge.
And Hive Guard are going to move up to try to grab objective 1. Psychic phase, you got 2 Broodlords still, so 5 Psychic plus 3, so it's 8. And we also forgot that he gets to give an ability. I think it's at the beginning of your shooting phase anyways, but he's just going to give himself preferred enemy, so we'll remember that for later. So pinning on the Stern Guard.
Goes off.
You made it, and I'm not going to try to stop it, because I want to save some dice for other stuff. So leadership down to 7. He's not pinned.
Yeah.
I think it's actually supposed to be leadership minus 3, in which case he still would have made it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's minus 2. I don't know what I'm thinking for minus 3. No, minus 3 is the Shadow and the Warp. All these different modifiers just cloud up in your head.
Yeah.
And you're going to try to pin them so they can't overwatch you. And you make it. I'm going to try to stop that. Do not stop it. So leadership down to 6. And they fail it, so they are pinned.
Spot.
And then you're going to put Onslaught on them so they can run. You only have 1 die for that. Oh, no, you threw 1 die into that.
Yeah.
So they will be able to run and then shoot. And then you got 3 dice left for Psychic Scream, which will hopefully fail, otherwise those squads are dead. Nope, you barely made. So 2d6 plus 2 against their leadership of 8. So basically leadership 6 test, so nothing. And leadership 7 test against them, because they're higher. Also nothing.
6, 7. Nope.
So these guys have to run and then shoot. So running once again, so measure it right now to see if you're 4 inches away. That's easier than...
No. I'm just off of 4
Oh,
inches.
so they don't get the objective. But you know what? They wouldn't have got it anyways, so you might as well get to shoot.
Yeah.
So then they'll fire at the Stern Guard with their Onslaught, hitting on 4s, so 2 hits, winning on 2s. 1 wound, 3 up, and he survives. And the Venomthropes are running to get objective 4, and they get 5 inches. Yeah, they're in. You just pop them in there. I don't think anybody's gonna care too much at this point if it's not perfect.
Okay. Don't want to mess up.
Assault phase, they're gonna charge. They need a 6-inch charge. I have no Overwatch because I am pinned. So 7. Do you want to reroll any of that? You probably don't want to.
No.
Because that'll get this guy in. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, he's charging. I don't think he could fail it. 6 inches. So starting over here, do you want to issue a challenge with your Broodlord?
Sure. Yes.
We'll say that this guy is the sergeant, because I actually forgot to mark out a sergeant model. So we'll just swap him up there. He was going to be in range anyway, so start with him. 6 attacks on the sergeant on 3s. Oh, goodness. Wow. And they have preferred enemy. No, he gave it to himself. That's right. And he's winning on 2s because he's got Furious Charge, and he's poisoned, so he gets to re-roll 1s. So 1 rend and 5 regular, 3+ saves. And you kill 2 in total. 1, 2. That actually puts all the rest of the Gene Stealers out of attack range. Go Broodlord! So then my guys at Initiative 4 get to pile in and do something. 3 attacks in on 4s, 2 hits, winning on 4s, 2 wounds. 5 up, so 2 die, tying up the combat. Means you get to pile in first and kill me next turn. Over here, no challenges. Broodlord goes first.
5 attacks.
Got 5 attacks. Was he attacking the scouts or the tactical marines?
I'd probably go against scouts because
because he'll kill the tactical marines. So 5 hits. Winning on 4s, rending. Sorry, 3s rending. Rerolling 2s. Whoa, 3 rending. 4 rending. You got a 3 up or 4 up save. Yeah, so you killed 4 of them with rending. It doesn't really matter which ones. And then the Swarm Lord is going to go. He's got 6 attacks on charge, hitting on 3s with preferred enemy. So good thing. Rerolling those 2 1s. So 4 hits, winning on 2s with preferred enemy. No saves against this. So 3 die. Still 7 guys dead so far. And then I pile in, so he'll have to go against the Broodlord, and he'll go against the... Sorry, he's against the Broodlord and 1 against him.
Yep.
So 1 against the Swarm Lord, hits on a 5, nothing. And then 6 against the Broodlord, hitting on 4s. So we got 4 hits, winning on 5s. Just need to get a couple of these. Nope.
No.
We forgot your Hammer of Wrath hit as well, so let's do that right now. Strength 6, so winning on a 2. And I got a 3-up save against that, so that is not dead. I lost by 7, so double 1s to be able to stay in this combat. Tactical Marines, no. And Scouts, no. So do I get away? You're going to use your leader initiative of 7 to try to catch me. So 4 plus... So I got 10 for my Tacticals and 10 for my Scouts. You get to roll once, so you get a 3 and you catch me. Oh! I got away! So I get to turn around and shoot at you. So Scouts go 10 inches and the Tactical go 9. So that gets them out of combat, which gives me 1 turn to try to kill your Broodlord. Sorry, your Swarmlord to get Kingslayer and Warlord kill. So consolidate, Swarmlord, 5 inches, and the Broodlord. Oh, I just roll at the same time. 2 inches. Yeah, you might as well move forward. There's no running away from this. I got 1 round of shooting and I'm dead. So objective-wise, you did not get objective 1 because you didn't run far enough, but you got 2 points for getting objective 4. So the end of turn 4, the score is now 6-5 for the Tyranids, so they've taken the lead. If I can somehow kill this Hive Tyrant, or the Swarmlord, then I can get a lot of points because it'll be Kingslayer and Warlord kill. Let's see what happens. So I got Kingslayer, secure objective 2, and harness the warp. And I did have a Psyker, so I'm not allowed to throw it away. So let's just move over here. Everybody else is going to hold still and start firing. They managed to stay within 6 inches and get shrouded, but thankfully everything that has good AP, this is not blocking them. So I got a Combi Melta here, which means I'm going to miss. Yep, that's what happens with single shot weapons that only work once. 3 snipers, no sergeant, hitting on 4s. 2 hit, and then they're winning on 4s, 6s, or AP2. Nothing. And crack grenade or crack missile hits, wounds on a 2. There we go. They got a 5-up cover, but you fail. Oh, that's my last thing. I'll throw a crack grenade, hitting on. Well, nope. And then rapid fire 2 bolters, hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s. Hey, 2 wounds. And you got a 3-up armor. Nope. I mean, nope for me.
Yep.
Yep for you. Assault phase. Your Broodlord goes first. Attacks.
Oh, yeah.
3s to hit. So you got 5 hits. I don't think I expected these guys to survive, but that's just kind of hilarious anyways. 3s to wound. So 1 rend, 4 regulars, and... Oh, 1 survives. Oh, you're just making us roll more dice. Gene Stealers. 3s to hit. Just roll a single 6 so we don't have to roll anymore. Oh, of course. 4 wounds. He's going to survive, isn't he? 3 up. No, he's dead. So sad. That's all I got. I'm not charging. I refuse to charge.
Come on, charge him.
I think at this point, we kind of know the conclusion to this game. So let's shake. Because all that's going to happen next is you're going to move up charge. It's possible somehow I survive. I could even kill the Broodlord. But you're actually ahead by points now. And I'm backed into a corner, quite literally.
I could get Linebreaker as well.
Yeah, you got Linebreaker as well. These guys will have Linebreaker. And so there's just no chance right there. But it was very close right up to the point where all of a sudden the Swarmlord just ate everybody's brains. And it looked like the Space Marines were, yeah, a nuke went off in the middle. So thank you very much for watching. And of course, we're going to have a little post-game show for Vault members. You can click the link in the video description below to watch that post-game show. And of course, we'll have another battle report as well in the Vault at the link below. So go ahead and click that as well. If you're not a Vault member, you can still click the links, get a free 7-day trial, and try it out. We appreciate all those Vault members because they do help support us and help us to be able to continue making these videos. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.